Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving with the Python project. I did not bring any machine learning project data visualization. This is for the completely beginner level who is looking to brush up their skills and they have recently learned or they want to brush up their skills. Maybe they might be learned Python some time ago, but they are looking for one project where they can apply all their skills. So this is going to be the best project for you, and it will cover up the or bridge the gap between the Python basic fundamentals to intermediate level actually. So look at this project and stay with me till the end of the video so you can cover up that gap. Because I understand every after completing the Python, every student is looking for the project in Python. So they can use everything collectively at a one place. So they can understand the meaning of what are the tuples, list, dictionary, why they are using, and what kind of the project they should build it up, right? So always there is some gap actually left between when they will directly jump from Python to the data visualization. So this project is going to cover up that your gap. So look at this. The project name is Personal Expense Tracker. Might be you have heard about it, right? Because on your phone you are daily using. Some students also use their apps to manage their personal expenses for on daily basis, monthly basis, right? So they can track their like the expenses and funds. So for that we are making it, implementing it. It's a real time application. We are implementing it using Python. So in this I am using these all methods: list, dictionary, sets, tuple, functions, loops, file handling, string, and date and time. So list we are going to use to store your all expenses. Dictionary you are going to use to each expense record. And then the sets to get a unique categories, like for on what category you have spent the money. I did you spent on the transportation or food? And then set tuple can be used from menu options or fixed option, because we will give the menu from 1 to 5 what you want to do with that one. Okay, your tracker. Functions, we have created the custom functions in this, loops and conditions, for the navigating into the menu, calculate the totals. File handling, we are saving the data to the file. String methods, input formatting, not searching, date and time. Okay, on which date you have spent how much money. So we are going to store each and everything for you. And you can see we are going to use all Python fundamentals here, right? Even the advanced intermediate level too, the functions, your file handling too, date and time too, okay? So here I have added the some methods for the extension. You might be interested to, after watching this video, you might to extend this project. So you can work on these points, okay? If you want me to do this, then you can drop a comment. Okay, so first of all, we will create the empty list. This is expenses, okay? And here we are creating a custom function, add expenses. You will enter the first date here, and then we will enter the category here, like on what category, on what kind of the product you have bought and you spend the money on that. And then we are also using the file handling here. If the user is entering the float or integer value, then that's fine, it is going to store in the amount variable. In case user is not storing the entering the correct amount, like integer, they are entering ABC or categorical data, then it will throw the error, this one, invalid, please enter a number. So this is the very good. And then we are entering the note, okay? Like you can enter the note, you spent the money on this, and this is the one, whatever note you want to keep for your future use, like we do in the personal tracker, right? So expenses, so here we are creating the dictionary, right? So you can see the beauty of the method. We are using many things inside under a one function. Okay, so you will get a chance to brush up your all these different fundamentals of Python under one function. So here we have the date key name. This is the your value. We will enter dynamically. Okay, because we are using the input methods here. And then amount note too. And then expenses dot append expenses. So this is your this one. When you are done with all these things, then it will be stored or appended into the list. Okay, and then it will print. So this method is doing this thing. Now we will jump on to the second function. This is to just view whatever you have added in your list. If you want to view that, so I have created the function for that one. If not expenses, then we will, if your list is empty, okay, then it will return your no expenses record yet. If there is, then we will run the for loop. Here we are using the enumerate method, or it will iterate over your list automatically, track each index and start from a 1 and then print. We are using here format method. See, you might know format method. If you don't know, you can watch my Python playlist. Okay. And then we use this method to add or print the dynamic value with the static methods too, to beautify your output. That's why we use format method. Okay. Start with the F. Then this is the method to show total by category. So if you want to show the total of the expenses, this method is for that. Again, we need to put this condition again here. Then we are creating the empty dictionary here. For expenses, we are running the for loop. We will check the first category and then amount. And then if category in category total, then it will add the amount corresponding to that your total. Okay. It will start adding the your all amount here. Else it will just say whatever category you have. Okay. So this is just very good to do the total. This means if there is a some amount exist in your list corresponding to the category, then it will do the total. Otherwise it will print it. Okay. So this is a method for that one. This is your export to file. If you want to create the CSV file. So here you are using the file handling. Export, we are passing this name. You can keep any name. This is your choice. Then you need to import the CSV. You can import it outside the function too. Okay, so we are importing this. We are using here file handling with the open file name. We will write, this is a new line parameter, so it should write all your expenses in a separate lines, okay, based on the dates. And then writer CV, your dict writer, and then we will add the list here, and then write header, write or sorry, rows, and then print it. So this is very simple. Okay, and then here, this is right now main function. When you call the if name is equals to main, when you run this, okay, then it will print this. Okay, so here what it is doing, when you call the main function, your loop will come here. It will keep on running till we are not saying it to exit. Okay, so first menu value is add expenses. If you want to add the expenses, if you want to only view the expenses, you can enter the 2. If you want to show only the total by category, you can print 3, enter 3. If you want to save it in CSV, you can do that. Then we are using a conditional statement. If it is a choice is equals to 1 add expenses, then it is going to call your what function? This one, add expenses. Okay, and if it is a 2, then it is going to call view expenses, which we have created here. Okay, so on. So based on the your menu option, it is going to call those functions. Okay, and now let's try. Okay, so choose an option. I am going to first now here my add the expenses, because my records are here. Let me rerun all this one. I think we need to run all. Okay. So add expenses. Let me check the here name. Yes, name is correct. Okay. Now we will run it. Okay, 1. So here, now we will enter the date. I will say here 22502 and then. So on what category I have spent the money on food? Enter the amount $200 and then party. Okay, so we can add that now. Now look at this. It starts showing me this one, right? So now if I want to view the expenses, I will add the 2. So it will show me, see in this row beautifully, it is showing me this one. Okay, 200 rupees. And then if you show the total by category, right now there is a one category only, so let's add one more category. Okay, so we can take an advantage to look at the total. Okay, here we can add 14, and then we can add here transport. Here we will add 200, and then for fuel, here we go. Now we will do the total. Now see, it showed me total, right? I have spent on the food and transport. Okay. And then Now, if you want to save it into the CSV file, so we will enter here 4. So let me click here. Here we go. Okay. So now it has saved in the CSV file. If I click here, you can see it created this file. If you want, you can double click it. You can see it created the file. You can also download it if you want from here. Okay. So this is the beauty. Now, if you want to exit, just press the file. That's it. Okay, so this is the most simplest project, right, which help you to brush up your skills. Now you can see there is a lot of room for to do the more extensions with this project. You can also update the total function to give the like the show the total amount too. Okay, right now it is showing the total of your each date, but if you want to show in a one number for your monthly total expenses or one day weekly expenses full day, then you can enhance that function here where we are doing this one. Okay, so it is right now doing only showing the like the row wise for the day or whatever you have added in your personal tracker. And apart from that, you can add the login here, and you can add the monthly reports. You can add the visualization using matplotlib and convert to GUI with the Tincter. If you want, you can use any library. Okay, so this is all about over today's Python basic project, and this is very very powerful because you will get a chance to work on the you are using the all fundamentals, methods, functions, file handling, dictionary, list, conditional statement, loops under one roof. Believe me, this is going to cover up your bridge between your Python and data visualization journey coding. Okay, so do it. If you need any help, drop a comment. I'm always there, and see you in the next video. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe my channel if you are new to my channel, and don't forget to like and share the students who are looking for these same projects. Thank you.